Hi everyone, this is Jeanette with Mountain Misters, and Madison, she's here with me today. Madison is my granddaughter. Say hi, Maddie.
Hi.
So she's going to be my helper today. Today we're going to make this little box. It's an EOS holder box. It's got a little EOS in here. And very simple box, so we're going to show this to you today. The first thing you're going to need is the Sealed with Love stamp set, and from this stamp set I'm going to use these little hearts. I'm going to use this heart and I think Sent with Love. I don't remember what's on the sentiment, and I think that's it. And I already have those mounted on a block. I've got them like that. And you're going to need the Sending Love paper pack. It's got some cute little papers in here. And then we're going to be using, or I used the Big Shot framelits, and I'll show you which ones I used out of this. I used this one, the heart, and these. So let's get started. Oh, I forgot the inks. You're going to need Real Red and Basic Black. So for the first thing that we're going to do is take a piece of Real Red cardstock, and this is cut 6 by 6, and we're going to score this 2 inches down on each side. Let me bring this down into view. So it's going to be scored at 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, and our last 2 inches. I'm going to have Madison go ahead and just kind of fold this for me. And then this piece is 4 by 4, and we're going to score it 1 inch on every side. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'll pass this one off to Madison and let her do that. And then the next thing we're going to do is this little piece right here. This is 1 7/8 inches wide and 5.5 inches long. And I've already done this one just to make it easier, but you're going to score this one at 1 7/8, 2 3/8, 4 1/4, and 4 3/4, so it'll make your fold to hold your little EOS in there, and you're just going to fold it around and do that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. I'm going to put the scoring board away because I don't need it anymore. And so with that first piece that we cut, score the other one too. We're going to go ahead and we're going to cut these 4 corners off. And you want to cut inside just a little bit so the box will fit. So we'll cut that way. And we're going to cut up through here. Make sure that you can see what I'm doing. And then we're going to come up this side. This is going to take the most part of making this little box. But if you don't get this cut just right, then the lid doesn't want to fit. I found that out after several tries, and then I realized it was my stupid mistake that was making me not get this right. So then, after you get all 4 of these cut, we need 1 more. And last one. Then I'm going to take a corner rounder and the big one. And I'm going to have Madison go ahead and round out the corners really quickly. And on this, basically, I'll just show you what you would do if you have this one. You're going to set it in here so it's square and punch. And you're going to do that to every corner on the little 4 little flaps. Then I took some Whisper White And these are cut at 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. Then there's 4 of them. And this one needs to be corner rounded too. I'll have Madison do that on just 2 corners. And then I took the pattern paper, and this is cut at 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. And we're going to go ahead and layer these onto the Whisper White. So I'm going to use my snail adhesive, and we'll go ahead and get these put down. Let me zoom out. Okay. And then you just want to, as best you can, line them up with enough of a little border. And we'll do this one. And we'll attach this to the next white piece. And then we'll do this one. And then I'm going to have Madison go ahead and put adhesive on the backs of these. Just trying to simplify the video for everybody, make it a little not so long. Oh, you used the bigger punch on this one, Maddie. You used the bigger corner. That's okay, we'll just make do. It's okay. Alright, so then we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring this back in. And I'm going to take the little border that I've cut that holds the EOS in here, and I'm going to apply sticky tape to this side right here. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. She likes to sit in the windows and bark at everything that goes by, which she does a lot. Sometimes there's something there and sometimes there's not. I'm going to take the sticky tape off, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to line this right here. Oh no. Get this off. I'm going to go ahead and align it right here with the crease. And then we'll go ahead and add some sticky tape to the bottom. Actually, I think I'm going to add the sticky tape to in here. Did that run out of tape?
It's not working.
Let me see if it ran out.
I don't think it did.
We ran out of tape on this one, so let me go ahead and we'll get this filled back up. 1 second. Which is probably a good thing because you can show how easy these are to refill. You just buy the refill and it pops off of the black part. And then there's a little cardboard thing that you just remove. And you set it back in here. And it's ready to go. Okay. So then I'm going to take the sticky tape, the backing off the sticky tape. And we're going to set this in here, kind of trying to line it up as best we can. And then we're just going to stick it down. And then the EOS, wherever that went to, will just sit right in here. So now Madison has these ready to go. Madison, would you want to help put the things on? Do you want to put them on?
Sure.
Okay, come on over here. I'm trying to teach her how to go ahead and, you might want to stand on this side. She does a good job, but she's way past to where she needs to learn more than just the basics. So she's my helper here a lot of the time. It's a great way to spend spend time and bond with your granddaughter too. Finish them up. Stay in the view of the camera. We're trying to perfect exactly how to get the camera view to go the way it's supposed to, and I think we might be finally making a little bit of progress on that. I don't know, I'll let you guys judge that. Okay, she's almost done, and then we'll move on to the box lid. And then you can set the EOS inside there, Maddie, and set it off to the side. Okay, now we're going to move to the box lid. We're going to need that again. And this was time we're going to cut these lines right here. And I'm going to turn it where I can see it a little better. And I'm just going to cut here and trim a little into the side so there's not so much bulk. And then we're just going to take a little wedge off of here. And this just helps take away some of the bulk. Make sure you take it off of the flaps and you don't take it off of this part here, otherwise it won't fit right. And then we're going to go ahead and we'll do this side, and then we'll be ready to put the box lid together. I want to remind you guys to visit my blog at www.mountainmisters.blogspot.com or mountainmisters.com. That link should take you directly there. I want you to please subscribe. I'm trying to build up my subscribers there, trying to get my Stampin' Up! Business going, and it's been a little bit hard to do that because I'm from a small town and not many people really scrapbook here or do make card making. So I would appreciate your help in trying to get some of this established. And if you would just subscribe and like to my YouTube channel, I would appreciate that also. One of the things that I'm going to do come hopefully in the next week, when I hit 500 subscribers, I'm almost at 400 right now, I'm going to have a drawing. And everybody that watches that video and makes a comment will be eligible to win one of the free prizes that I'm going to be giving. And it's probably going to be one of the stamp sets or something from our celebration catalog. So stay tuned, you don't want to miss that. If you would please join my group, my stamping family on Facebook. It's Mountain Mister Stamping with Jeanette. I'd greatly appreciate that also. The link will be in the comment box below, as well as all the links for the stamping supplies that I'm using today that you can order on my online store. And one more corner. And somewhere I have another little piece. Oops, didn't get that one quite even. Okay. So hopefully, keep your fingers crossed that this will fit on the box now. Bring it in and we'll give it a quick try. Get that EOS folded up in there. And perfect. So now we're going to take a piece of this paper here, since I seem to have forgotten to cut one little piece. And it is this one that I used. We're going to cut a square that is 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. We'll have Madison cut that while I get this done. So now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put together our little topper. And for this one I used an envelope, a heart, and then this little thing comes out right here. And it's got a little note in there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I've actually gone ahead and cut everything. So we'll start the assembly now. To put the little envelope together, I'm just going to use a dab of glue. You can use glue dots, you can use glue. Just use it sparingly. Let's see if I can get my glue to come out. I was going to use the glue dots, but I can't find them, so this is plugged up. And then I'm just going to put a dot of glue here. Maybe. Why does things always give you a hard time on camera? Okay, and then I'm just going to fold this over like this, and I probably did it backwards, but I'm okay with that because it's going to be hidden. Actually, I'm going to fix it right. So, because sorry for being so shaky. I think I drank too much coffee today. Okay, we're just going to hold that like that in place for just a second. Okay. I'm going to put... Oh, it's not the same one. That's okay, we'll use that one. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to have Madison do the stamping on these. She likes to stamp, so I'm going to let her. Want to come in the camera view? Okay. First thing she's going to do is stamp the sending love on here. While I hold the envelope shut. Okay. Go ahead, Madison. With the red ink, with this one. If you need to take it out, you can do it like this. Okay, I'm just going to pull this out so you can see and she can see what she needs to do. So she's going to stamp it with real red. Yeah. And I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit so you can see. Okay, lift the paper up a little higher. Okay, right there. And with these stamps, you want to make sure that you go straight up and straight down. I mean, straight down and straight up. And so she's got that. Okay. Perfect. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and have her stamp on these little hearts in black. This image right here. And you, because they're photopolymer stamps, they're clear, so you can see through and line them up on the hearts, which she's going to do right now. Come up more. And she might get her head in the way, but that's okay. And if they're not perfect, I'm not going to be too picky about that. But from where I'm standing, they look pretty good so far. Oops. Ah, pretty good. And then I'm going to go ahead and have her stamp on this heart. Oh, we just have a broken stamp pad. That's okay. I'm going to have her stamp that design on the bigger heart. And then she'll adhere these hearts to this. Okay. So, okay, she's going to go ahead and get that lined up on the red hot heart. Okay. So now what she'll do is she'll go ahead and she'll take, I'll get that. She'll take some snail adhesive and she's going to attach the little hearts to the top of the envelope. Oh. She's going to go ahead and adhere that. We got an ink pad that the cover came off, so I'm trying to get that back on. And I think I just broke it. Yeah, I got it stuck. Okay, so then she can go ahead and stick that inside the little envelope. And then she'll go ahead and attach the other heart, the bigger heart, to the top of the envelope. With the dimensional. She'll use a dimensional to attach that. Oh. And then I'll go ahead and let her attach it to the front of the little envelope. Talk, Maddie.
Just gonna line it up right here. And there.
And then go ahead and attach the little, go ahead and attach everything to the top of the box. Oops. Had an accident with the glue pad. And then she'll go ahead and attach the little envelope. I'm going to go ahead and attach it with some dimensionals, Madison. Are you in the camera view? Oh my God. So, and then after she does that, she'll go ahead and assemble the box. And then she can go ahead and put the box together. And then there's some little rhinestones that she can add. They're pre-cut already. These three right there. And she can add the rhinestones, and then our little box will be done. Oops, sorry.
You're fine.
Are you in the camera view? Okay. Okay, there's our 2 boxes. Thank you for tuning in to our video today. This was actually Madison's first video, so I appreciate your watching. Subscribe and leave a comment below. And until next time, thanks and bye. Say bye.
Bye.